happening, folks? It is more official than a ref for the whistle, and you posted with me on Rated PG. And welcome back. We have my broski.
I got out of work early. Cap Drosky.
Yes, indeed. And we have our very, very special guest. And I just want to thank the Lord for keeping your man's blessed. She is the wonderful, the funny, no cap. Everybody make some noise for Nema Katt. With a K.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Wow. Folks, you can always follow us on Instagram. Instagram at P Diddy Boppa, PDIDDYBOPPAH. And
I'm KAPDROSKI. I'm the first white guy to pop up.
Okay, and I am Nema Katt, which is N for nasty, EMAKATT. Follow me on Instagram.
She's at Make It Nasty.
All of that.
Shows coming up. I have a show October 10th. I will be at Zany's first time in Nashville. Gang, gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
Then the 11th, I'll be at the Fox Slayer Comedy Show. I think that's in Augusta. 17th, Connect Live in Ackworth. 18th, You Got Time at the Village Theater. Last show of the month is on Halloween at the Laughing Skull Lounge at the Best of Atlanta.
We're booked and busy.
Not exactly. It's been rough.
Hey, no, I remember this time last year.
It was one.
I'm about to fight somebody for you.
You like, I'm about to bump somebody. Who is this? Like, you ain't got no bitches on your lineup tonight.
Times change.
Times change.
Little bit. Oh, forgot one more. The 21st, a Mazda Pizza in Decatur.
Ballin'.
Any shows?
Man, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. I just got booked for like 4 of them today.
Okay.
So I know I got some all the way to January.
I'm gonna fuck that show up in January. Wait till that one.
January, I'm smacking it. I know I got 2 of them in November, and I got 1 next week. So we're gonna figure that one out.
Already. And for you, Miss Katt?
Okay. I will be in Memphis, Tennessee on October 17th through the 20th doing the Memphis Comedy Festival.
Ooh.
So look up the Memphis Comedy Festival. I will be performing every single day, sometimes twice a day. I can't say I'm flying. I don't drive for hours. I don't.
Whatever, my girl will go let me ride the
But Just Hilarious will be there at the same time. So Jess, if you see this, y'all tag Just Hilarious. Let your girl open up for you. We talk about different things. What's up? You like young men. I like old men. So it's
like we can hit all crowds.
We should do everything.
Better ask Greg to put a call in.
Okay.
Ring.
But Memphis Comedy Festival, October 17th through the 20th, and then I will be in Alabama. I'm trying to say Birmingham.
Alabama.
I will be in Birmingham, Alabama, November 9th. I do not know the name of the club. Daphne, please do not stab me. But follow me on Instagram and I will be posting it. But November 9th, Alabama, October 17th through the 20th, Memphis. What's up?
And then hella open mics in between if you don't know about them.
I got a Savannah show too, and I'm on the Skull. I think that is 16th this month.
I need you to know your shit so we can promote it properly.
Properly. He was like, it's been a
Look, when I get on, I know which ones pay.
Shade, sir.
Next show, I'll know all of them.
I will know all of the shows I am on. But what got you started in entertainment, though? Did you just start doing stand-up comedy, or were you just acting or doing improv?
No, definitely stand-up comedy. I think I've always known I wanted to do comedy, but I was just waiting. I was like, let me secure the professional bag. Let me get through school. Let me get this career thing, and then I could try this thing that I just really love to do, which I love to do both, my career and comedy, but I always knew I wanted to do comedy.
So you sure?
Sure about what?
That you always knew you were going to do comedy?
Absolutely. Since like 8 years old.
Why did you try to do a career like towards something that would like kind of make you a god in comedy, like editing? So
she's like, you know what? Like, her bag
between all of us, we know it's about 3 or 4 different things you could do just in comedy, and you pretty much write your meal ticket everywhere.
I can say this: I did not, and I still don't do comedy to become famous. I do comedy to express myself.
Yeah.
And it's just about the art for me. So I just that I'm not trying to like come up. If I come up, that's cool. I'm not saying I'm going to ignore it, but really I just want to, for the rest of my life, be able to get on stage and express myself and tell jokes and make people laugh. So
I was like, that's actually hella dope. Like, if you have the right mentality about it, I think you're gonna go a lot further.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you, what's his name? It was the dude, light skinned Bobby, when we did. Not for real. He was like, they was like, so you want to get rich in this? And he was like, I mean, if I get rich from it, that's cool, but I'm not doing this for money.
Right.
That's a perspective you have once you've been in the game for a minute too.
And then you can really do it. Then you can really say what you want to say.
Yeah.
And that's what it was for me. I was like, oh, I got something to say. I realized I don't think like the majority of people. And I was like, but I can make this funny. So.
I was at that Jeff Foxworthy thing, and he was like, when people ask why you do comedy or whatever, and he was like, I can't tell you why my brain makes shit funny. He's like, I can't tell you why. He goes, some people know how to build rockets. He was like, some people are cat whisperers. You know what I'm saying? Like, their brains just work that way.
I feel like it's a coping mechanism because we do think differently. We do have different ideas. We do have different perspectives than the majority of the population. So in order not to like self-destruct or go crazy.
I just forgot. I was about to say I thought we was having a personal conversation. I was about to say something else about the cat whisper. I was like, not Sarah. Like, totally forgot we doing an interview.
No, but I just think it's a coping mechanism because once you realize you're different essentially means crazy. And in order not to go crazy, you have to laugh at it. Laugh at yourself, laugh at the world, laugh at other people. So.
And make other people laugh at it too.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Laugh at their shoes.
Facts.
They shit don't wear them no more, nigga.
That's making fun of, not laughing. That is what we call a roast, my sir.
No, that man will take that joke home with him and put them in the clothes.
That man gonna take that joke home, look himself in the mirror, then look down at his shoes and be like, I can't do this anymore.
Right. Shout out to Tyler. I see you got on the starving shirt. Shout out to
yes,
that man.
and the cap.
And the hat. You representing Tyler. What's up? Share this shit. You represent over here.
Oh yeah, I fuck with Tyler. I took a couple of his writing classes. Super cool dude.
Let me not say the word share because
I mean, I'm starving. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do.
The algorithms.
Oh, well, don't worry about it. I'm not reaching 9,000 views or anything like that. It probably might help my algorithm a little bit.
Okay.
But what was one of the first places you did stand-up comedy at? Performed at?
In Austin, Texas.
Where are you from, Texas?
I am from Texas, and I went to school in Austin. So I'm from Dallas, Texas. In 2010, because it was right before I graduated. Oh, I'm telling my age. It was 2000 and something.
Not too long ago.
Right. But that was my first time doing comedy. I did it maybe 3 times. What happened was this guy that was my homegirl's friend. He invited us to him doing his first time on stage. And I was like, I can do this. I want to go up. Right. And then I went up and sucked, of course.
You were like, I'm cute. They're going to laugh at whatever I got to say.
No, it wasn't even that because I wasn't that cute at that time. But it was just like, I want to talk some shit. And I went up and I sucked. I did it maybe 2 more times. And I was like, fuck this, I'm going to medical school. I got booed off the stage the last time. Yeah. And then the guys were telling me, you can't say that. They were like, I was making some jokes about how I want to be Obama's Monica. Just pick me. I have a dress, Obama. Just Michelle. No disrespect. Right. No disrespect, but lady.
They love them some Obama out there, I guess. And Michelle.
I wanted to be his Michelle. I mean, not his Michelle, his Monica. But they were like, you cannot say that. That is disrespectful. People won't respect you. So I was like, fuck this comedy shit.
I think that's only because hindsight, we know that she got access to the Pentagon afterwards. She got a line of purses this bitch was selling. She sold books. So I know you can't come up that. Tell me more. I don't think they would think you coming up that way. Like, nah, you gotta sneak and get it. You can't just tell people.
So someone was trying to police it, and I was like, actually, I have better things to study right now. So
like my degree.
Right. So
I don't need to get booed by you Moors.
Right. Okay. It was actually black guys. The white people, white people more accepting. They're like, go as far as you want to go.
Right.
But when I got off stage, it was like these black guys. It was like, listen.
I thought it was women that were gonna say this.
I'm about to say, because I don't even agree with that. White people will let you drown. That's the difference. Oh, yeah. They will watch you flame and burn.
They don't give a damn.
Like, they pay for this.
And
this is a show now.
Boycott on on your ass. Low key, they'll be like, hey, that was a cool show. Yes, we're meeting at 3 o'clock.
Bro, we had a show that was quiet as hell. Everybody was in there. We were like, all right, maybe they just ain't like the show. We got after it. Angry black woman, bald guy. He was funny. Birthday boy.
Oh yeah.
Like, you remember
funny looking black dude.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah, funny with funny looking black dude. Like, yeah,
or funny looking skinny black dude. It was like 7 words, and I was like, oh, that's me.
What show?
Relapse.
$1 relapse.
Okay.
And that's these were, and somebody put in $5 and talk shit
and
about
voted
everybody.
about 5 people. Yeah. It was like, I paid $5 a flame each one of y'all.
That's
niggas.
fucked up. But yeah.
So you're a comedian. I was asking you earlier though. So do you consider yourself an Instagram comedian?
No.
Or she took that disrespectfully. I am not.
I think Instagram comedians are dope. I think they're comedic actors, and I think that's lit. Some of them have crossed over into stand-up, and I'm trying to cross over into their lane. So I get it. I'm not mad. I love it. Everybody free.
Get your bag. Do what you gotta do.
But I'm not that because that's not my niche. I don't think I'm like extraordinarily good at it like a lot of them are, but I do think I'm good at stand-up.
Right.
And that's
So what it sounds like is you think it's a branch off of acting more so than comedy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's definitely because it's
rehearsed.
Screen. Yeah, it's acting, but versus what we do, like, come on, you
the
gotta
content of it is comedy, but the acting it out for like video, that's acting.
Yeah.
So I can see that.
Yeah.
Do you like I was talking earlier about that too? Do you think you like I know getting more followers matters, you know what I'm saying, like in the world of entertainment. Do you think you started getting more followers after you started quote unquote like acting or doing like these skits?
Yeah, but that's because you have to entertain people. I can't put my whole stand-up on Instagram because then people will steal it. So my way of showing them, you know, my personality or my quirkiness is through the acting, through the Instagram skits.
Right.
So yeah, definitely.
Do you use like sometimes like some of the skits or ideas from the skits on stage?
No, it's opposite. You use your own stage material for your skits, but never skits. Nah, skits are skits.
So those are those little videos that we do for entertainment purposes.
I love them. They're so cool. But no, I use my stand-up and I make it into a skit. Just like in real life, all the comedians that people grow up know and love, Seinfeld, Bernie Mac, Steve Harvey, all these people with shows, that's their stand-up that they've turned into sitcoms. But it's not the opposite. You don't go into a sitcom and then talk about it. But come on, stop it.
Well, I wouldn't know. I don't do these videos.
Why don't you do videos?
I probably should because like I did that video with my skin tight alien suit I got. I did. Have you heard the remix that Never Would Have Made It? They did with some cut.
I was in by the river. I was shaking it.
They did that with some cut, and I put on the alien suit or whatever, and I was like just turning up to it.
Yeah.
Hella people started following me. I was like, oh, this is weird.
Wow.
Mo Williams.
That alien suit.
Nah, I'm in there.
Because you know I'm a little thicky thick, you know.
Mo Williams was like, boy, why don't you have a Frozone costume?
Yeah.
I was like,
Facts, bro, that's you.
He was like, he said, bro, you can just come in the house like you skating or whatever, unzip it with your hairline all fucked up and just be frozen.
That was great advice.
Yeah, he was like, bro, you are famous. You shooting yourself in the foot right now.
Famous.
He said, you are Frozone. You Skinny Sam. All right, I don't know if that was an insult, but Sam get money, so I've been called much worse.
Haven't we all?
Let me ask you this. What is your definition of a bomb?
A bomb is when you get absolutely no laughs. None. Even if one person go, ha ha, that ain't no bomb. You did it.
I don't know.
If nobody laugh, if you get a what is it, like a charity laugh? It's called charity.
A sympathy laugh or a pity laugh.
A pity laugh, then you bomb. Come on, you bomb.
Yeah, definitely.
You ever been booed?
When I first started comedy.
After that, let's say like,
No.
you said nah.
And actually the first time I did comedy, because you know, like I said, I started in college 3 times, went on stage 3 times, went to medical school, and I came back. And when I came to Atlanta to finish my clinical training. Once I finished, I went to BQE just to hang out with the girls, but that was my first time back on stage.
I've not been there, but that is a tough stage to go to for your first time.
I killed it. I want that reaction again. That's what I've been chasing. You know how they say you get high one time and then you want to get like that night. I fucking crashed it. Everybody was laughing. I had drinks with Chris Rock afterwards.
Ooh.
Chris Rock, legendary. Chris Rock and Lil Rel invited me. It wasn't no like, hey, I'm a big fan. No, he was like, yo, you killed it. Oh, look at all these people. Look at their reaction to you. I didn't even know who he was because he was in disguise.
Right.
Lil Rel was in disguise.
Right.
Yeah,
he was in civilian clothes.
Yeah, he was just looking, like he didn't want nobody to talk to him, and I was just trying to drink my drink before I became a Christian. But yeah, he was like, that was funny, and I look at these people, they love you. He was like, listen, Chris Rock is on his way. Stay and have a drink with us. And I was like, word?
I love how everyone has these amazing stories about their first time doing stand-up.
You don't? It's okay.
No, there was nothing magnificent about it. I did good. It's just like I was hella nervous. It was at the Skull. I get there and I was like number 10, and the first like 4 people just killed it. Like everybody's in there screaming. I'm sweating. I was like, I am not that good. I made a mistake. And there was like 10 of my friends and I said, why are so many people here?
Whoa.
And then the next 5 people bombed in a row, not a single laugh, just pow, pow. Some of them left before the light came on. They were just like, this is it. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna do just fine. I'm just fine. I'm gonna talk about my dick for 5 minutes. I got this.
Everybody loves dick.
Right. I'm like, and I went out, didn't talk about my dick. I had a recording, it was so terrible. But people were laughing the whole time, you know what I'm saying? Just because I was being myself, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what it is. Yeah. Every time I was being myself, and I mean, people were just cracking up, and I was like, well, because I didn't know I was going on stage. We were just there for drinks. And I was like, put me up.
Let me up.
And I got up there and I had just read, because I never stopped writing. That's how I knew I really wanted to do comedy. I just read some shit that I had probably wrote like a year ago. And I was like, I'm going to talk about
She said, yo, let me reach in my bag real quick. Hold my shoes.
And that's still my set to this day, so.
She was like, pull out. More like dive in.
Right.
All right.
Pull out. More like swallow.
Oh, God. It's 2019.
Still wearing condoms.
This nigga lame. This is one chick was like, I hate when dudes wear condoms. I was like, why? I said, first of all, I'm going to have my coochie smell like rubber for like 2, for a while.
Cheater, because that means you don't want the next dude to know that you didn't have sex.
She said she just don't like her shit smell like rubber.
I don't mind. I don't like it to smell like HIV.
And then she'll, I said, yeah, I don't want to feel the burn. And then she was like, and then.
I don't know what HIV smell like, but it can. It cannot be a good smell.
Yeah, she said, and then they always want you to suck their dick after they take the condom off. It was like chewing on a balloon. Like, I don't want to eat no rubber either. And I was like,
I don't want to eat the STD. Like, what were you trying to protect me from earlier? Save me.
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I don't understand.
What was your most memorable bomb?
The only one.
Are we going there with it?
You know the most memorable bomb and non-bomb? You were there. So that was the most memorable. I'm going to tell you about it. It was almost a bomb. In my mind and in my heart, in my soul, I was like, I should have did better. When we were at Katt's Cafe.
When you had the long
braids.
You didn't bomb.
Okay, so that was like the closest thing to me bombing.
It was quiet for a minute though.
For a minute. You broke the ice. You laughed. It was you.
It was funny.
You guys go watch it on YouTube. That laugh that broke the ice, it was him.
Wow,
how long was it quiet?
Probably about 60 seconds.
About a minute.
That's a bomb.
Is it? Because everybody was laughing before that.
But at the same time, if you've been fucking for 12
I think
years,
I remember. You started talking about this lady's husband.
And it was hilarious, right?
I thought it was. Nobody else was because the woman looked mad.
No, she didn't. She was the one laughing.
Oh, then somebody looked uncomfortable.
No, it was him. But she was cracking up. That's how I got the crowd. Because I was like, listen, me and you the only people in here fucking men of his caliber. And then she was cracking up because what I was saying was true. She was like, I like older niggas. Woo-doo. She was like, oh. It was the Morgan Freeman joke that bombed. I did a joke about Morgan Freeman, and people was like, "What, bitch?" But then
that's when he just got caught up in that.
Yeah, but watch it, comment, Rated PG. Viewers, let us know you from Rated PG and tell us what you think. It's on YouTube.
Wait, what they say about Jesus?
No, Morgan Freeman. You didn't hear he also got charged with like sexual assault, like
Oh my God.
like 2 or 3 counts.
I'm about to work out like
And somebody was like, "There's no way Morgan Freeman did it." Then they posted a picture of him with a gold hoop earring, smiling like this, talking about "Hey sugar," and they said, "Don't act like you ain't got an uncle that look just like this."
Bro, you can't take away God, bro. Come on now. He play God in all the movies.
He can get it. That's all I can say.
I can narrate the Lion King, man.
And he ain't
Come
gotta
on now.
take it.
Jesus.
I got a new most memorable bomb. This was
not more.
October 4th at Monticello up here. Talk about it.
What happened?
This did not feel good.
Star-studded bomb.
Woo! I was say 9 was there, 97.9 and 112 was performing on this night. I had no idea about any of this. Now usually Monticello, it's a little small little lounge type. It ain't small, but it's like a bigger Cats. And I went in there. It was hella cars, valet, everything. I said, "Oh shit, this shit packed as fuck. Okay, let's do it." I usually perform there every week. Do pretty good. I'm like feeling myself real bit. I walk in the side room. It is packed. Like people standing, bumping into each other. Sparklers going around everywhere. Women are like, "It's my birthday, bitch." They playing 1 time for their birthday chick, 2 times for the birthday chick. Fuck it up and fish up. They playing and everybody just like on tables. I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna eat a whole dick tonight.
Yeah.
This is not gonna go well for me." Then I saw 112 was performing. 2 of them came in there. I don't know how many of them when they started, but they came in there. They did they Cupid. You know what I'm saying? I was in there Cupid. But he didn't do the high note part. I guess he was a little.
It was 2, nigga. What
Yeah.
that member?
I know.
Oh, it was him. It was Slim.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to see. Can y'all name the members of 112?
I know Slim.
Slim is the only one.
I have a
Okay.
penis. So.
Right. But they went on. They performed for a bit. Maurice walked in. Alton Walker walked in, and he was like, Alton was like, "Hey, who hosting tonight?" I said, "Nigga, probably you." I was like, "Cause you're the most famous person in the room right now, comedy wise." And then Maurice was like, "Yeah, you hosting tonight, man." He was like, "Oh, okay."
Alton though?
Yeah.
Okay.
He hosted there before a couple times, Tyler Chronicles and shit. But
Yes, kids more like middle-aged Christians humor. They like him. He's the clean guy.
yeah, but he went up. Well, after 112 did like 8 songs, he just went up and he was like, "Whose birthday is here tonight?" Whole club started screaming. Whole club birthday. I said, "Ooh, this gonna be bad. Ain't nobody give a fuck about these jokes." They just came to see 112, and they all came up on stage. He bought them all a shot of water on the rocks. They thought it was vodka. He goes, "You some bullshit. I ain't got that money." Anyway,
Alton is so funny.
he said, "We about to bring up the first comedian of the night." For I ain't seen no other comedians there, and I was like, "Ooh, it's me. It's me. Okay, cool." And he said, "Make some noise for Piere, Guyton." Said my real name. I was like, "Ooh, didn't want that."
Yeah.
So I went to try. I grabbed the mic and I sat down. And I was like, I didn't want him to say my real name was Piere Guyton because I got warrants. And everybody laughed. I said, "Also, I say Pierre's Cargo because if I'm garbage, you look up Pierre's Cargo, you ain't gonna find me." I said, "Who remember my name?" Somebody was like, "Piere Guyton." I was like, "Shh." I was like, "If I'm garbage, y'all know how to find me." I was straight for like 6 minutes and I started doing my getting pulled over joke. Now at this moment, I didn't realize how drunk everybody was. And like everybody's just like, if you stop paying attention to that 3-minute joke I had for 5 seconds, you ain't shit funny.
Yeah, definitely.
So I got about 45 seconds into it and Maurice Sims gave me the most furious light. I have not even, my nigga was like, I saw that light from the furthest corner of the restaurant above the sparklers and the women twerk. At one point, I heard the bartender scooping ice outside.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that light means somebody saw you bombing and got him.
Get him.
And then I was like, I saw the light and I was like, "Oh, that's it." He was at the same time like cutting throat and a light, and I was like,
You don't have 1 minute. This is
it right here.
It is now.
So I was like, "Alright, I just put the mic. I started walking off. Alton was like, "Woo!" He was like, "All right, we gonna get the show started."
See, that was a good night for me because I think I do like good drunk people.
Right after me, this dude Reggie Cush went up. Hilarious. He didn't do any like solid material. He just did like kind of little quick little jokes, talking shit. Next chick was this woman Kelly Kells. When I got off stage, she was like, "Nigga, that was funny." Whole club turned.
Love it.
Whole club
And then
turned.
she jiggled her motherfucking
Right, and then she was like, "Whole club lit," and I was like, "Yeah, I definitely bombed. It's a good crowd here.
It's okay. USC type of crowd.
Yeah.
More like Jaeger bombs.
I need to.
I'm more just a crown apple with ginger ale.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I sip. You want a shot? Negative.
Okay. Yeah.
Using Cameron Keys. How about a stab?
What's up? What you got popping over here?
Right. What's going on?
Huh? What?
You sitting here looking at your
You
watch.
so quiet and shit. We over here vibing. Like what?
Okay, well we got a couple minutes left, not many.
Okay.
Is it?
Oh nah, I ain't gotta run. I just looked at the clock.
He ain't got shit to do. Or
He's stunned because he got an Apple Watch. Well, excuse me, I was just.
Nigga, this is a birthday gift my mom tricked me.
I didn't ask you what it was. My nigga was like, oh, pardon me, I have a message.
Bruh.
Go, gadget, rich ass nigga. Just
Nigga, I showed up thinking I was about to get some. She put this on my own bill.
She brought you somewhere to buy you.
Yeah.
She brought you somewhere for you to buy yourself something.
Yeah, because we got a plan, so I needed her just to sign on so I can go ahead and pay for my new phone. And she was like, yeah, get this watch.
Wait, you needed your mom to co-sign for a phone?
No.
Okay.
I said we have a plan
I was about to say, get him out of here.
No, ain't no shit.
Oh, he about to lead us out here like I'm some broke motherfucker. I said we have a plan. I needed her there so I can pay it in cash.
Okay.
Because I don't want all the passwords.
Because you don't have credit cards. What? No, I'm just.
No, I'm about to say, hey, everybody didn't go and fuck up their credit.
You the type of person to make a nigga feel bad about an Android. Like you give a nigga your number, and if that message don't come up the same color, you gonna be like, new phone, who
You
this?
used to do me like that. I was like, what is the big deal?
This is nothing but bitterness because she went to school for her career, and when you die, you still gonna have that bill.
Actually,
we paid in cash. Just.
I'm about to say you must not know, Miss.
We paid in cash. Shout out to my babe, hey honey, and my dad. Hey, they shared
We
it.
did say we were supposed to talk about him.
They shared it.
We got about a solid 4 minutes left, folks.
Okay.
But I was about to say, is that enough time to talk about the hymn?
Talk about whatever this beautiful man
actually,
wants to talk about.
I want to ask you this: what did your content, if you will, change over the course of you doing stand up?
Oh, so I actually talked about this. You know how they say like women always talk about sex?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but
They do say that.
Yes.
But I feel like that's when you stop talking about sex. That's how you know you've graduated, you moved up a level. But I mean, because we discovered the world through our vaginas, so we like to talk about it.
I didn't know
But
that.
we do. So we do. No, but mostly my comedy's about my marriage. Now it's slowly becoming more about like my ideas about the world and my career. I don't like to talk about medicine because I don't want anyone to ever think that I think that's a joke. Your health is my priority and my interest, so it's not a joke to me.
You could talk about how silly it is, people's perspectives of not taking care of themselves is.
Because then people would think I'm like
Targeting them.
not just that, just like patronizing, and then my patients aren't gonna want to tell me the truth about their mishaps. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you,
So
and I think it's still wiggle room. Like, I think you still talk about your journey through medicine.
I think you didn't take the Hippocratic Oath. So, I did try to put that in there a little bit, but it's still kind of dark. So.
No, I mean like, what's his name, LeVar Walker.
Yeah, but he's a pharmacist. It's different. He doesn't have patience.
That's like somebody who's like, yeah, I'm a doctor, you're a dentist.
Yeah.
I mean, with all respect to the pharmacists out there.
Right, like
it's just
respect,
that
but
he doesn't have patience. You have to understand.
like a doctor and a surgeon. And
I mean, what are you though? Like, what kind of doctor?
MD, psychiatrist.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's like that's like you can't.
Yeah,
you just don't want to touch it.
you can't.
You just don't want to touch that.
But if you got to think about if you should, you probably shouldn't.
You probably should not. Yeah.
I'm about to say you've been easy doing pediatrician jokes, but yeah, that's kind of hard.
Isn't that yeah, you don't want.
Wow. Shit. Like, you can really joke about every
One
other
thing I tried to joke about was this new HIV prevention PrEP medication, Truvada. Because
I think it's funny.
you think it's funny?
I think the commercials are goddamn
People are scared. I tried it, and
It's
the
a
people was
gay
like,
commercial.
"Don't, please, no." Like black people, they're
What is it?
we're religious.
It's supposed to be a thing to
A pill you take
yeah, it's crazy.
if you're in the at-risk group for HIV, if you feel like you're highly exposed to it, so you take this quote unquote to prevent it, but in the commercial they tell you it doesn't prevent HIV.
And they also gear all the
They make you
commercials
think
towards
it
gay
does.
men. Like the commercial has nothing but male couples.
So
And
what
black
do you
women.
take it
Yeah,
for?
oh yeah, and black women with dreads. I forgot.
So what do you take it for?
To prep, they're getting you ready to take all the other 18 medications you're going to be taking.
Oh,
That's
so this
prep.
is
They're preparing you.
like
My mom
so.
worked for CDC, so I talked to her about that particular one a lot. That shit is stupid.
It's effed up. I'm like, this is
Yeah.
irresponsible.
So it's like taking prenatal HIV.
Basically, yeah. Like, that's 100% what it is. Yeah, that's exactly what the fuck it is.
I've been
Wow.
trying to learn how to spin it. I'm like, let me tell you, but I haven't been able to understand.
That's it right there. It's prenatal HIV medication. It's like taking your vitamins before you have
You
to.
You heard it here. He gave it
And
to
if
me.
you got Hulu, you see that commercial 4 times in one episode.
And
I know what you're talking about now. I've seen that.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, bro. You gonna see the shit out of it.
That's a part of my content too, like commercials. If you show me a commercial that I feel like I don't want to see, I'm not watching your channel. Like I'm not watching BET because I'm fed up with like HIV commercials. That's cool, but I feel like
Stop playing the math for the ass shaking songs.
no.
Like
HIV ain't cool with me. HIV ain't cool with
everybody from BET
me.
used to go off white girls, then all of a sudden have you been
Right.
You've
what
been
the
tested.
fuck? Like
Commercials tell you what channels and networks really think about you.
100%.
They tell you what groups you're in. Like I watch golf with my husband all day, and they're like, "Oh, would you like to invest in this? And this could be all of yours." And I'm like, "This is the guy I need. This is the
Right,
channel
these
I
are the
should
commercials
watch."
I need to see.
Yes, but I don't want to see
People you can trust, cartoons. Them niggas don't promote for none but themselves. Look on
cereal.
Nickelodeon and
They
that shit
promote
with
cereal like a
Nickelodeon.
motherfucker.
Oh yeah. I'm about to say any little toy company, but
Toys
outside of
and
that, bro,
cereal.
toy companies rule more shit than you think.
But
Every
that should
fucking
let
movie
you
you
know
think.
that like your life ain't shit. Like they're promoting toys to you. Like,
Yeah.
Well, we're at the end of the episode, folks, and I want to thank Nema Katt for coming through and posting up like a mailbox.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming, Black and Broski Capdroski. You can follow me on Instagram at P Diddy Bopper.
I'm lighter than I look on this camera.
In real life.
I just want to say that. I'm Cap Drosky, KAPDROSKI, and I'm Dolo Drosky on Twitter because I used to smoke alone.
Okay, I'm Nema Katt on Instagram, comedian Nema Katt on Facebook, and the Kitty Cat Mama on Twitter. Actually, it's not the, it's just Kitty Cat, KITTYKATT.
That was before comedy.
MOM.
And
I told you.
we'll be black. If that's all white with you, au revoir. PG, did you
Wait,
do?
what stopped you from getting them cat paws on your titties? Like, I knew you thought about
We
it.
have a few
Never
seconds.
Like, I know you thought about it. Like,
Never in my life.
like not even
I don't
on the
have
side.
any tattoos.
For real?
Yeah,
She said, I'm a Christian.
yeah.